Good evening, this is the Oscar expert here with Brother Bro, and it's time for Critics' Choice Awards.
You know, one of my biggest questions is, will Brendan Fraser win here?
Yeah.
Because what seems to be happening is, seems like The Whale's going to get a Best Picture nomination, and then he's going to win Best Actor for the Oscar.
For the Critics' Choice, though?
That's the thing, is does it happen at the Critics' Choice?
And we expect this will be a good night for Everything Everywhere. Just how good is a question. You know, will Daniels take director?
I think it's a good question. I'm scared. I think the Fablemans might win director.
And Everything Everywhere could also win Screenplay. Or is that Banshees?
Okay, so Best Foreign Language Film, you would expect that this is going to be RRR.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Good.
RRR.
Good. I'm glad that this can have a moment like this before the Academy Awards.
Before it stops having moments like this. Because the BAFTA's not going to do it.
Look, I still have a smidge of hope. I don't know
For Best Picture?
I'm not kidding.
Come on, man. No.
There's a lot of ambiguity in those last final slots.
How many BAFTA long lists did that make?
Like one.
Yeah. They announced some of the awards off screen. Acting Ensemble. It's Glass Onion.
Really?
Yeah.
So it was the Critics' Sweeper.
It was the Critics' Sweeper.
Well, not that it swept, but it got the most awards.
Oh, it got a lot of the most awards.
Damn, and after no SAG nomination.
They're very unpredictable. I just accidentally spoiled it. What won comedy?
You just said Glass Onion? What?
Glass Onion won comedy, man.
Wow, they really like Glass Onion.
Yeah. Oh, Best Young Actor Actress is Gabrielle Lavelle from The Fablemans.
Oh, that was expected.
Good choice. Expected choice, too. Best Song.
Not to.
That's
of course,
correct.
definitely.
Great choice.
That makes a lot of sense.
I think that's becoming a favorite. Because
I think so too.
How do you look at the lineup and you're like,
Exactly.
yeah, hold my hand, or come
Let's
on.
give Lady Gaga another award, or let's
No.
give Rihanna. You know, like it's cool to give it to Not to, and it's a great song. I've been listening to it on Spotify recently, and I've been really enjoying myself. It's been in my head all week, actually.
All right, now it's time for the Kihoy Kwan Award.
Easiest award of the night, possibly.
Yeah.
Well, this is great. There's nothing to say. Just watch the man's speeches. They are wonderful.
Time for Supporting Actress. This could be the Angela Bassett Award, or it could be the Carrie Condon Award.
Yeah.
I think they might trail along with the Angela Bassett thing.
Angela Bassett. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is there a sweep happening, or is something else going to happen?
There's a sweep happening, man.
Has she been winning Critics Awards?
No.
No.
No,
she hasn't.
literally, people decided that
People
that's
just
it.
are feeling it. They're
People
feeling it.
decided that was
Wow.
it. This is like with Chastain last year. If the Critics' Choice happened first, Kristen Stewart would have won for Spencer. But
Maybe,
because they went
maybe.
after the SAG, they went to Chastain. People are getting behind that. Now, she may lose the BAFTA,
really-
maybe. I think
it's
she
really
could lose the BAFTA. They do not give a shit about Black Panther.
Oh, she's not gonna win the BAFTA.
But even then, it would look like it's probably going to be Angela Bassett for the Oscar. So she's the
Man.
front runner. This is it. If Carrie Condon was going to win, I feel like this would have happened for her.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you.
And this is where, you wonder if they'll do this in Best Actor. If they'll go with the Critics' Sweeper, or they'll go with the person that they want to get behind for the Oscar.
Well, the interesting thing about the big awards, including Critics' Choice, is that they go with sweepers.
Bitch!
What?
Bitch!
What?
Bitch!
The Daniels just won Screenplay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, what are they? They're doing like 10 awards right now? What? 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 How do you have Tara's score? What? What?
You can't!
Good.
Wakanda
Black
Forever for
Panther.
costumes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't know this was coming.
Wait!
The Daniels just won Best Screenplay.
It kind of makes sense, buddy.
Yeah, it makes some sense.
No, okay, first of all, that movie's winning picture here. Congratulations. Let's see if the Daniels can get on the stage for director.
Yeah, because Banshees isn't going to
bitch,
win.
I needed this.
Why?
I'll tell you why I needed this.
Oh, because you can't predict everything ever in Screenplay for Best Picture without it winning, without it losing Best
Critics'
Screenplay.
Choice? People can say it's not important. Belfast won here. You know what else won here? Get Out over 3 billboards.
I'm sorry,
Get Out.
I'm just still reeling
Shush.
from Taran's score. But
Get Out beat 3 billboards here, too. That feels Everything Everywhere at Once-esque, doesn't it?
I suppose it
Promising
does.
Young Woman won here, too.
I'm still scared about Taran's score. What the fuck was that?
Parasite-
I need to interview people and ask them, excuse me, where was the music in Tar that you voted for? That made you vote for it? I actually did my research on this, and it's not a knock on Hilda whatsoever. She actually does have a score for Tar on Spotify, and it's like 25 minutes long, and
hey.
it's really good. It wasn't in the movie. It wasn't in the movie.
That's why the Oscars
There's
disqualified
not
it.
music in the movie from Hilda Gunnardotir. There is sound in the movie from Hilda Gunnadottir, and she's probably like a fucking genius with how she engineered it, but it's not, I don't understand, it's not music. Someone explain it. In the comments.
And how did it win?
Somebody.
How did it win? Because that's just not been a thing. And and Hilda had a better score for Women Talking. Women Talking.
Well, she had a score for Women Talking that was in the movie.
And it was also would have been worthy of the win.
Yeah.
And then there's Justin Hurwitz. There's Babylon.
The fact that Babylon didn't win score
First
is
Man
like
won
kind of
here.
insane.
But why for Tar over Women Talking?
Shut the fuck up. People were ready to give Hilda best score for Tar before the movie came out. That's what I think it was. It was like, oh, this is going to be a juicy score from Hilda. I think the other thing they've been doing is campaigning the shit out of her. Like, she's been going around with
She has been. She was at the Q&As and stuff. She's talking about the movie and everything.
Did they send critics, like, an album or something, maybe? I've actually seen this in the background of someone's video on YouTube. I think they sent critics, like, a big album, a vinyl. And then it had Tar on the front like this, and it was the score that didn't make it in the movie.
People who were predicting everything everywhere to win picture at the Critics' Choice, but not predicting in director's screenplay, that made no sense.
I agree.
That made no sense.
You have to call it in either screenplay.
Here's the other thing that I think is important. I still think that Everything Everywhere, if it wins Best Picture, would win Best Screenplay. Imagine going into Oscar night. And Everything Everywhere loses screenplay and loses director, okay? Then I wouldn't think it's going to win Best Picture. Well, Everything Everywhere will win WGA because Banshees is not there. So it was important, in my opinion, to see Everything Everywhere beat Banshees somewhere. And I know this is just critics, and I know critics aren't Oscar voters. You don't have to tell me that, okay? I understand. But still, Belfast, what the fuck was that winning screenplay? Like, tell me what that was. I do still think, and I maintain and stand by, that if Everything Everywhere wins Best Picture, it'll win Screenplay. Okay. And when Screenplay's announced, you'll know if it won or not.
I'll say this too. Even though Banshees isn't eligible for WGA, I feel like they would give it to Everything Everywhere.
I agree.
Women Talking won Best Screenplay.
That's great. I am glad that it didn't go to anything else.
Women Talking really deserves Best Screenplay. And when I saw it at TIFF, I was like, that's going to win Best Screenplay.
Animated Feature, probably the Pinocchio Award.
Good. The right choice. The critics' choice.
I mean, it's going to be
the choice of the Oscars will
It's impossible not to give that the Oscar. Not only because it's like the animated film this year, but because Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
Everything Everywhere got editing, bitch. Sweep.
Everything Ever for Best Editing.
Everything Everywhere Best Editing, bitch. Cinematography,
what is it?
Top Gun.
Top Gun, no shit, I guess. No shit, I guess.
No shit is right. No shit is right.
What's production design?
Babylon for production design. There we go.
Good.
No best score bullshit there. Visual effects.
This could be interesting.
Avatar.
Okay, never mind. Fuck what I was saying.
Hair and makeup. Ooh, this is interesting. Elvis.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Do we predict that?
We did. We did.
Okay,
That's right.
Okay.
So we know it's going to win Best Picture now. We don't know for sure if it's winning director or actress, but the fact that it has editing and screenplay and supporting actor, we could be going for a sweep.
It's definitely going to win Best Picture, I think, at this point.
Yeah, Best Director.
Oh, boy.
Best Director.
Could be the biggest award of the night because, Everything Everywhere is probably going to win Best Picture. It's not like, this confirms what's going to win the Academy Award, but, we need the Daniels to win somewhere.
I could change my prediction based on this. If they lose, I don't know if they're going to win the Oscar. That's what I would say.
How often do they correlate?
I can pull out the statistics afterwards.
I'm scared. I'm scared that Spielberg's going to take it, but Everything Everywhere's done better than I thought so far, I guess.
Yes! 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 Yes!
I would have been so upset. Thank you for going with Daniels. Thank you for going with Daniels. Wow, this is a real sweep.
Let's make it happen.
So great.
Let's make it happen.
Academy Awards. Let's go.
The sweep.
Wow, we are truly witnessing a sweep at the Critics' Choice for Everything Everywhere.
Yeah, I think Michelle Yeoh's coming along.
We haven't seen a sweep in a while. For this movie to have acting awards, screenplay, director, and picture at an awards ceremony, I still feel like they could have done the thing that everybody's been saying is going to happen because it's the thing people say is happening, which is Spielberg and director. And they didn't do that. And sometimes the Critics' Choice disappoint me in that way.
For everyone who's predicting Spielberg, I said that statistically, the critics group's picking director and that person sweeping, they go on to win Critics' Choice almost all the time. The other question is, how often does this person, right there, how often do they go on to win the Oscar? And I have the stats for you. 8 out of the 12 past years. The past 6 years, the Critics' Choice in director have called the Oscar winner for director. The critics don't vote for the Academy Awards. They're not the same thing. But As we saw with Bassett, as we've seen before with awards like Jessica Chastain winning last year, they don't always go with the movies that critics are hyping up the most. They go with stuff that has momentum and that they want to see happen. Sometimes that momentum dies, like when Boyhood won, or The Social Network. Things can turn around, and The Power of the Dog, too.
Well, I think one thing is important that, in Best Picture, it doesn't correlate as often. Not nearly.
Oh, yeah, not nearly. Not nearly. Yeah, that's
like
correct.
In the past few years, we've really seen a pattern of, like, movies coming up at the last second and taking it away from the supposed frontrunner.
It's actually been less than half of the time in the past 8 years where they've been so accurate with director, but less accurate with picture.
Right. And look, the industry, from what we've seen, liked Everything Everywhere. So we also have evidence that the industry likes it. But we don't know if they like it as much. And we know that Oscar voters are maybe a little older or stuffy. Maybe.
Can I remind you, though, that we do know if the industry likes it? It has 5 SAG nominations, DGA, PGA.
Yes.
And also, there were a lot of people who said, Spielberg's absolutely winning this. And it's like, okay, you can still think Spielberg's winning.
What, the Oscar or the Critics' Choice?
The Oscar. Well, now we know he cannot take BAFTA because he's not shortlisted, and he didn't take Critics' Choice. So yeah, he could still take DGA.
That doesn't sound like a sweep to me. Something doesn't sound like a sweep to me if you only have Golden Globe. I guess if he gets DGA, that's pretty big.
Even if you think Spielberg's winning, fine. But you have to concede that it's not impossible that there's competition, okay? That's all I need from you.
What do you think? I really want to know what's going to win the BAFTA Director Award. I really want to know.
I mean, hey, Best Actor, very important, I think. I'm really curious if Brendan Fraser can look like he's taken off, or if they go with Colin Farrell, Critics' Sweeper.
If they did Brendan Fraser here, I'd be like, holy shit, it's really happening.
Or Austin Butler would be like, whoa, okay.
That's true. Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wow!
Oh
wow! God. And they didn't nominate the whale.
Oh my god!
And they didn't nominate the whale. He's taking off. They didn't even give that movie makeup. They didn't even give it makeup.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Hong Chow didn't fucking.
It's Jessica Chastain.
Hong Chow didn't get nominated here.
It's Jessica Chastain to Tammy Faye. It's people saying, "Oh, it's not gonna happen because they're not sweeping the Critics Awards," and then. Boom, look at this.
It's just people like,
oh my god,
we want Fraser to win the Oscar. That's what they're saying.
I'm glad this is happening.
I am happy about this. There are so many Globe turnarounds.
And also, this really helps The Whale get Best Picture nominated.
It's number 8 for Best Picture.
Say no more.
Sorry I ever doubted him.
I know, I'm like... Shit. Twitter decided in the course of 24 hours that Brendan Fraser was done.
They did.
And I was like, okay, I guess.
It's all up to SAG now.
SAG is going to do Brendan Fraser.
I think so too.
Definitely.
I think so too. And they nominated Hong Chow.
You also pointed out, Colin Farrell is not like any Best Actor winner that you can think of in the last more than a decade. You have to do some kind of transformation.
Excuse me. Which 2 movies that won all the Golden Globes didn't win any awards at the Critics' Choice?
Oh, Banshees going home empty-handed?
The Fabelmans is also going home empty-handed, except for Gabriel Lavelle, if you want to say that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because Everything Ever took every fucking category. I mean, I guess Brendan Fraser taking Best Actor, though. That doesn't look good for Banshees. And Carrie Condon not taking Best Supporting Actress. Is Banshees going to win off of Screenplay Picture? I don't think so. This does weaken Banshees because I thought it was going to win Screenplay here. And maybe Carrie Condon and maybe Colin Farrell, and it didn't win any of those.
You would think the critics would really be behind that because that is,
one of their favorite movies.
Winning a lot of Screenplay, Actor, and Supporting Actress awards. Didn't get any of those here. When is the last time a Best Picture Oscar winner won no Critics' Choice Awards?
Because Coda won Supporting Actor.
Parasite took Director. Green Book didn't win any. Wait, no, Mahershala Ali won for Green Book. Even Crash won Screenplay at the Critics' Choice. Hilary Swank won Best Actress. Ah, man, not that either. Oh, wait, really? Nope, Shakespeare in Love won Screenplay. Okay, well, we went through every year, one by one, and there is not one example, this has never ever happened, where a movie did not win any Critics' Choice Awards and won Best Picture. It's never happened before. No, you can call it a coincidence. You can call it whatever you need to call it. But I can call it justification for my beliefs. That's what I can call it, okay?
That's what you can call it.
That's what I'm going to call it.
But Gabriel Lavelle won for The Fabelmans. He won the
That doesn't... I don't count. That's not a real award.
Yeah, we didn't count it looking back. So, yeah.
What are you going to do?
Okay, Best Actress.
I think at this point it's got to be Michelle Yeoh. And if it's not, I'm going to be pretty shocked.
Yeah.
Whoa! Damn! Oh, fuck!
Oh, I did not see that coming.
They said not so fast. They said not so fast.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. Oh, shit.
Oof.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if you can predict Michelle Yeoh.
For the SAG?
Well, for SAG maybe, but look how much they like the movie, and then...
Well, they like Tar a lot. I mean, Tar is the second most awarded movie. Like, am I right?
Wait, what do you think about that? You were saying you were pretty confident of maybe predicting Michelle Yeoh. What do you think now? Because here's the other thing.
I think it's a yikesy.
Since $1 Million Baby, a movie has not won Best Picture with winning 2 acting Oscars at the same time. Best Picture winners don't usually sweep that much where they're winning all the awards, so maybe this doesn't come along with the hypothetical Everything Everywhere sweep.
I don't know what to make of the Cate Blanchett winning Best Actress. I'm kind of at a loss.
I think it means that Cate Blanchett's just really strong, and she might not lose.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Fuck yes.
Yep.
Fuck yes.
Yep.
Fuck yes.
All right. Well, that was very predictable by the end of it, and you know, even the haters knew that was winning Critics' Choice, so we can't act surprised. Dedicating the movie to the immigrant parents. Can the Fabelmans come up with a narrative that's, you know, as nice as that, or Banshees? I don't know about that. How many winners tonight overlapped with the Golden Globes? The answer is only the supporting actors.
Well, the Best Actress winner, I mean...
Oh, yeah. But picture, director, and screenplay did not align. Fabelmans won nothing. Banshees didn't win anything. And if the Fabelmans misses a BAFTA film nomination, who's gonna predict it? Who's gonna predict it? And if Banshees...
Well, Coda also missed a BAFTA film nomination.
Being on 5 shortlists is... not good. So then you look to Banshees, which will maybe win BAFTA. Hell, maybe Everything Everywhere will win BAFTA. You gotta look to the guilds to see what they do.
I feel like the way it would lose is just people just can't fucking stand it or something.
The average Oscar voter age, I think, is like 60.
Yeah, that's not great.
So maybe they can't stand it.
It's interesting because we've never seen the, you know, every year there's stuff that we've never seen before. But
like, at the same time, I say to you this, it's all about the winning package. What can Fabelman say? That it's gonna win director and picture and like maybe score? Like,
well, I still think it's scary that Banshees could win screenplay.
But Banshees is probably not going to win Best Actor or Best Supporting Actress unless something crazy happens.
But I think, like, if you win screenplay, you could win.
Yeah, but why didn't Banshees win screenplay at the Critics' Choice Awards?
I don't know.
I know. The Critics' Choice are better at predicting original screenplay than BAFTA. They're actually pretty good at it.
I mean, look, where I stand is like, it's harder to make an argument for Fabelmans or Banshees or Top Gun Maverick if you want than Everything Ever All at Once. It's just harder for me to argue in favor of those.
Top Gun Maverick got DGA, which was important, but I would have wanted to see at least Tom Cruise show up in Best Actor at SAG, or that movie get ensemble. The fact that it doesn't have a SAG presence, that's the same thing that made me say, yeah, 1917 doesn't have a SAG presence at all.
PGA very well might not go with Everything Ever All at Once. Let's acknowledge that as well.
Fair. Huh.
Let's acknowledge that as well. It's just my biggest curiosity right now. Like, what will the Oscar voters do with Everything Ever All at Once? A movie that, in many ways, people have not seen this before. It's not trying to speak to them. It's not speaking their language. What will they do with this movie? Theoretically, what does Fabelmans have to do at this point to win Best Picture?
PGA, DGA?
I agree. I don't think it will win SAG, but like, if it did win SAG.
Banshees is probably not going to do that well at guilds. And how do you win Best Picture without at least like one major guild being in your favor, you know? DGA, PGA, and SAG, they're probably not going to go with Banshees. And even in the acting categories, I don't think Colin Farrell and Carrie Conner are looking at wins.
What's your prediction for the Oscar for actress? Because that's a real
I'm going to say Blanchett probably, because I think
Really?
Blanchett has a better shot at taking BAFTA, and that's really been important, even though I think Michelle Yeoh can have SAG. In the hypothetical matchup where it was Michelle Yeoh versus Cate Blanchett at the Golden Globes, in that hypothetical matchup, I think it would have been Cate Blanchett.
Yeah, I agree. Well, this was fun. This is the night that
They did a lot of things we wanted, huh?
At the Oscars.
By the end of this week, we get BAFTA nominations, and then it's time for the final Oscar predictions. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing.
How much do you think this matters for Everything Ever All at Once?